This is Hotline, where truth comes to live and lies come to die. We have a feature now, and it is grow your business. And for the people who call regularly, they should know and stop making it look as if I'm chasing them off for other reasons. And that includes Miss Lucy. Stop. I have with me Keera Walters, though. She's assistant manager in the Business Advisory Services Unit at the JBDC. And by the way, the JBDC, that's Jamaica Business Development Corporation, a wonderful entity. It's been around for 23 years, 2001. Pretty much the same set of core people with some other additions. And they have been moving with great strides in the development of small, micro, and medium enterprises. Good morning, Keera Walters. How are you?
Good morning, Dr. Taylor. I am well, thank you. Good morning to your audience as well.
And welcome to Hotline.
Okay.
So, we see that JBDC pushes lean canvas for startups. I don't know what that is. Teach me.
All right. So, the lean startup methodology is really where the canvas comes from. And the reason why it's even relevant is that it speaks directly to entrepreneurs. So anybody who hears about business planning and entrepreneurship or started a business, you always hear that the first thing you need to do is to create a business plan, right? Now, my unit deals with strategy. And when you talk about strategy, it's about being very intentional and aligned. And whilst the business plan is an excellent tool for mature businesses, this is not the most ideal tool for startups or early stage businesses and entrepreneurs. So someone in their wisest, a guy named Ashmeyer, created the lean canvas from what is, I don't know, people might know the business model canvas that's been thrown around for a long time. But that is really just a template, a visual template that's on one page that allows you to see your business's strategy for creating value and for earning value. That's basically saying how you create products that people want and how you make money from it. That's really what your business model is saying, the strategy that you have to do that. Now, I've said to you that the lean canvas is the one that is most appropriate for the early stage and startup entrepreneur. And that is because it is said that the early stage business is really different from the mature business in that the mature business has already validated, it has already established what strategies work, it knows who its customers are, it knows what they like, what their preferences are, what they are willing to pay, it knows what ways to reach them. Whilst the startup doesn't know yet, it is basically trying to figure out what the business model is. And so to use the business model, the business plan tool, which is basically saying, expressing what is already known, the lean startup methodology is based on testing and validating. And so it's emphasizing ensuring that you seek information from the very beginning, from your creating the product, you must go to the field. Who are the people that you're imagining has a particular problem that you're solving for? And you find out exactly what are the needs, what their preferences, what they're like. You're using what they call empathy. Put the entrepreneur putting themselves in the shoes of their potential customers and then building a product that really meets them specifically and then going back to them to ensure that what they have built actually makes sense or actually is desired. And as they figure these things out, they are actually figuring out the business model as in, okay, so they like this price point, this is where they are, and so they're preferring to pay X amount of money for it, and they won't pay above, or if it goes below, then they might have a perception of it that maybe it's not for them. And okay, these are the channels that I can use. So, all right, these people respond to me sending out newsletters and educating them, or they want me to use going into the market directly and talking to them and pushing the product. So you're trying different strategies and seeing if they work before you then invest significantly. What does this do? It basically reduces the risk Because the pervasive problem is that every startup has limited resources. I should say every business has limited resources. And you want to ensure that you are not wasting or spending your energy, spending your time, and spending your money in areas that are not going to yield you the best and the most profitable results. And even if you and mature businesses can also apply the lean startup methodology because it also helps them to prevent wastage. So the methodology in essence is really saying we don't make assumptions, we create hypotheses, we test them, we confirm them, or if they are not right, we change until we figure out what works before we say, yes, this is our business model.
Okay. So, again, every time I have this conversation with you or your colleagues, I get impressed because even though I've kind of had a front seat regarding your activities over the last sort of 20 odd years, but certainly over the last 10 at least. I ask myself, do they really have all of these tools? So why is it that you don't have a flood of people going to the JBDC on a daily basis, or do you?
Well, I think we have a lot of people that come to us, and still even more people who are yet to discover the miracle that they can achieve by just getting in contact with us. And that's why we're so appreciative of a space like this on your program, Dr. Taylor, because it helps us to spread the good news. Every time we do a program, we get responses from persons who would have heard something new, and I'm sure they also share it with someone else. So the word has been spreading, but sometimes good things stay a little secret for a while. But we do see where our impact and the benefit that we've had to offer has increased over the 2 decades that we've operated, based on the feedback from our clients. Our best driver of customers is from existing customers who have been benefiting, and they tell other people about it.
Okay, wonderful. So the average individual now who requires, might not even know that she or he requires assistance, but just can't seem to wrap her head around why it is that the business is just not doing well. How do they find Keera Walters?
Okay, so you find me, but it's best to just find the team at JBDC. You can find us online at www.jbdc.net. We're on all the social media platforms, and you can call us at 928-5161-225. And even though this number connects to Kingston, we do actually have satellite offices across the island, and we can connect you from there. You just need to reach out to any one of us. We have coverage island-wide, as I said, and so we have what we call SBDC, Small Business Development Centers, and there are about 14 of them right now. And so there are many options in which people can access business development services, strategy, finance, technical support, marketing support, research, and whatever it is that is necessary for businesses in Jamaica to start and to thrive.
Okay, all right. And you are located?
We have location. I'm speaking to you from 14 Camp Road. We are at 12 Camp Road, and we are at 76 Marcus Garvey Drive. We are in the parishes.
Hold on a second. Marcus Garvey Drive where?
76 Marcus Garvey Drive.
That don't help me at all.
The Garment Industrial Complex. We have our incubator and resource center located there, yes. With the incubator for essential oils, for fashion garment construction, for artisans doing crafts and all kinds of special artisan work, food, as in food development. We have food technologists down there, we have engineers down there. So we have, I mentioned that Kingston, but I said as well we have in the parishes of Manchester, St. James, St. Anne, St. Thomas, and I think that covers where we are, but we also extend our reaches. So we deliberately picked our location such that the neighboring parish could also access. So if it's in Manchester, for example, then we serve in St. Elizabeth from there and so on.
Okay.
So everyone.
So you're planted all over the place like like pipe pods.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Absolutely.
So in all the little small places, like the small businesses that you cater to. Okay, makes. You see, every day I learn something else about you. All right. And your services, the kind of advice that you are giving, as we talk about the lean and mean canvas. How much that costs?
The beautiful thing is there's no cost to you getting strategic support advice. JBDC's model for serving clients is that we offer training, we offer counseling, and it is primarily relationship based. Why is that? Why is it important for me to say that it's relationship based? Because it means that anyone who desires support can contact us, establish a relationship with us, and that advice that you get is ongoing and it is absolutely of no cost to you. I'm not gonna say it's free because it does have a cost. It's just that the client does not pay. Clients can get specialized training. So in this same lean methodology, it's an early stage offering, and we offer training in it, and we offer support in terms of the hand holding to ensure that yes, you did the training for 3-4 hours, but you also are going to have an advisor who's working with you to ensure that you can implement, you can execute it. So you can test your hypothesis, you can make up your hypothesis, and you can move to the stages of business growth.
All right. And so, of course, you are all over the country, right? But, of course, cyberspace is available to everybody from everywhere. So if you're an aspiring small business owner, or you just have some ideas, you're already a business owner, but you want to move to the next level, you want to get leaner, you want to be more efficient, then you contact the JBDC by
either www.jdc.net or 928-5161-5. Sign us on Facebook, sign us on Instagram, we'll be there, and you can get connected to any one of those channels.
Okay, got you. I want to thank you so much, Keera Walters, for speaking with me here on the hotline. And every day, it's a learning day for me, and it's a teaching day for you. So, Keera Walters,
I think you can learn. I think you can start teaching after a while.
You see it? Yes. I really love it. But it's a partnership, though, that I really appreciate. And by the way, I've rubbed shoulders with the organization in a different capacity. I remember when we were doing the employment engagement stuff. A lot of that. Very encouraged. Walk good, but don't walk too far. Bless you. Keera Walters, Assistant Manager, Business Advisor Services Unit at the Jamaica Business Development Corporation. We just did Grow Your Business.